I realize J.K. Rowling's new novel might seem a little long at 1,200 pages, but a good portion of the space is taken up by fictitious mean tweets. If God meant us to feel sympathetic, he'd make crying people look so ugly. Why do you make crying people look so ugly? Somebody tell that vile mercenary bitch to take a dirt nap. Wait, no shot. J.K. Rowling legit put like TikTok responses, no shot. Although Morehouse has denied it, the persistent rumor in the Ink Blackheart fandom is he writes a Pen of Justice blog. This is a joke, right? God damn, J.K. Rowling just turf brain. I'm not even kidding at this point. Turf brain is a diagnosable mental disorder, okay? Mental illness. Like, I'm telling you, dude, your brain chemistry rewires in dramatic capacity in irreparable ways. Once you become like obsessed with the existence of trans people and it bothers you, you literally are just like, I can't stop myself. I will ruin my life. You're convulsing. You're having like regular aneurysms. Your entire life turns into your Twitter reactions, your Twitter replies. Don't say that. We'll be called ableist for shitting on turfs. I don't give a f. I mean, her latest novel is a self-insert fanfic about how she views herself, righteous turf versus the hate mom. So is it really that surprising she's delusional? How many people are going to read this? Stick to the classics, man. Ride the IP. I guess you can't really ride the IP that hard. Her is an excerpt. Here's an excerpt. It's insane. Oh, here. J.K. Rowling released a new book today about a YouTube animator that gets stabbed to death for making racist and transphobic animations, and it's 600 pages longer than Dune. In her new book, Rowling introduces readers to Eddie Ledwell, a creator of a popular YouTube cartoon who sees internet trolls and her own fandom turn on her after the cartoon was criticized as being racist and ableist, as well as transphobic, for a bit about a hermaphrodite worm. The creator is doxxed with photos of her home plastered on the internet, subjected to death and rape threats for having an opinion, and was ultimately found stabbed to death in a cemetery. The book takes a clear aim at social justice warriors and suggests that Ledwell was a victim of a masterfully plotted, politically fueled hate campaign against her. Oh my God. Insane, dude. She's like lost her mind. I think she legitimately is trying to get martyred, maybe? I don't know. Joanne, nobody has gotten murdered for being transphobic online. Trans people have gotten murdered, though. Lots of them. One literally just got doxxed and swatted by online trolls. What a horrific timing for this release. Oh my God, 1,024 pages. How many pages is the Bible? 1,200. Yeah, she's slacking. It reads like a forum post. New J.K. Rowling novel written entirely in 4chan green text. Be the protagonist of this new novel. Be a cis man. Neat. Put on girls' clothes, even though this isn't the specific experience of one British woman. Go into women's bathroom. Go to Twitter app. Bully celebrated author J.K. Rowling for absolutely no reason. She's never been wrong at all. She's actually very smart and good. And if you bully her, it's only going to make her opinions come back stronger and more powerful. Leave her alone. She's a feminist hero. Is she okay? Horrifying turf convention. Why'd they all look like this? Bro, I already covered this, okay? I already covered this. It's always bricked up shouties, okay? I'm sorry to use this term. It's such a aggro term that only pro-trans people know what the talking about, or trans people know what the talking about. But it's always like this. It's like, if I didn't fit the super rigid gender binary that like I'm trying to desperately reinforce, I wouldn't be doing shit like this, okay? Goddamn, dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, seriously, what are you doing? Turfs be like, there's a difference between men and women. It's like, dude, what? Like, your very existence defies that, okay? Your very existence literally defies the main point that you're advancing, okay? What the fuck are you saying right now? Like, maybe if we lived in a more comfortable and not as like rigid understanding of a false gender binary, you'd probably be more comfortable with your life. That's crazy to me, dude. She's pro LGBT but not LGBT. Yes, exactly. These are like the turfs. They're like, oh, we're feminists. That's why we hate trans women. I mean, a lot of these people, they say they're LGB, but like they're also biphobic too. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, you're not, pick a lane. You know what I mean? They're just LG. That's like Aiden Ross being like, I donated to the LG community. This is who Aiden Ross donated to. The curly-haired one top left is Maya Forstater, who was allegedly sacked for her gender-critical beliefs, and she went to court over it and won. Now British turfs won't shut up about how being gender-critical is protected speech. What the fuck? Really? God, England is so fucking morally bankrupt, dude. Jesus Christ. She lost, lol. What? Oh, she didn't even win? Horstetter was talked about a lot in the ContraPoints video is like how feminists hate on Emma Watson. This is the LG community that Aiden Ross was talking about, though. This is it. The case was that her beliefs are protected, but harassing trans women at work is not. Wait, what happened? You got, and hold on, what? The middle top one? The middle top one said that underage trans boys are getting breasts that have known a lover's caress removed. What? The middle top one said underage trans boys are getting breasts that haven't known a lover's caress. I mean, they're just British, though. You can't hold it. You know, listen, that's just British things. You know what I mean? She's a Tory. You can't hold it against her. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. That's protected speech for Tories. They have to be nonces. You know what I mean? That's the British courts with their weird wigs and shit also probably ruled that, like, get mad at a Tory for being a pedophile because that's culturally insensitive. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to do that. As a Tory, they just let you do it. They just let you say it. It is their culture. Love Brit slander, but please don't equate us all with these people. That's why I'm specifically saying Tories, okay? Shut the up, Brits. Hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm talking about. The T in LGBT stands for Tory to them. I mean, listen, this is like, of course these people get so brain broken that they start thinking like, you know, random individuals in their vicinity are also secretly trans and shit. No wonder the final stage of TERF brain is just transvestigations, right? You know, no one is going to fit the standards. Transvestigators would tag every single one of these ladies, okay? Because they're also insane. Like they literally clock, like, very clearly cis women that have just had a child, like, last week. Okay, you know what I mean? So, like, they're clocking everybody because they're insane. Do you have any advice on how to reconcile my need to play the new Hogwarts game with my alliance with the trans community? I don't have a take on that. Like, I already told you, just pirate it if you want. You know, steal it. What are you, silly? You silly goose, just steal the game. The game is heavily anti-Semitic. Okay, steal the game. Which lesbians and trans men face a lot of similar transphobia because queer phobes see us both as confused women. Yeah, but they don't see that. They don't see that they're, like, united. They think that if they behave as, like, pick-me ladies to the white heteronormative patriarchy, incredibly homophobic and queer-phobic, that, like, they might get acceptance from them. But no, dude, what are you, crazy? Any normal dude who's, like, transphobic is literally going to say you're a man to these. They're going to misgender all of you. Like, literally all of you. Not a single person is going to be like, oh, let me hear. The only people that will cis homs. What the fuck? I did not know that term. Okay. Did you just make that up, or is that a thing? No, that's a thing. Oh, it's like when you act like one of the good ones to fit in, like women that do misogyny. Yeah. I mean, these women also probably do misogyny as well. I didn't hear a single peep from J.K. Rowling about abortion rights. That's like the one issue that TERFs are supposed to be, like, fully up in arms about. But no, turns out they have no interest in the feminism aspect. They just have an interest in the feminism aspect as long as they can weaponize, like, a broken understanding of it against trans people existing. That's it. They just claim that they're rad femmes, and 90% of the time rad femmes themselves are also, like, brain broken anyway. They're not, like, genuinely being feminist at all. They're also ironically incredibly misogynistic, because they constantly claim that trans women are just, like, incredibly talented in every facet of their lives. Like, they are of the belief that because trans women are men, they think that trans women are men, and because they believe that trans women are actually men, they're better than women, like cis women, okay? And they regularly come out and they're like, dude, trans women are dominating everything. We're terrified. They're British CEOs. They're better at what's the game that trans lady won? The TV game? What was it, like Jeopardy or some shit? Like, I saw TERFs literally getting mad. It's like, another trans woman, but is actually a man winning Jeopardy. Of course. They're stealing it from us women. It's like, dude, are you stupid? That has nothing to do. That literally has nothing to do with, like, even any sort of physical activity. You're just basically saying women are dumber than men now, you idiot. If you literally think that trans woman is a man, you unironically are making the most misogynistic argument you could. You're saying women are dumb broads. How are you a feminist in that point?